that. Now to show you something else that I've taught myself how to do. I'm just kidding. I'm only going to subject you to one, me barely playing an instrument well. Won't show you another one. But in all seriousness, thank you for inspiring me, and I'm sure many other people to play music and to try new things with music and to just care. Really did feel like you were one of the few teachers who really did that for every single person that was in your class. You cared, and it mattered. It mattered a lot. It made a big difference. So thank you, Mr. Barnes. Think about you all the time and miss you, and hope you have an awesome retirement. You've earned it. No more dealing with asshole high school kids for you. So all right. Thanks.
Mr. Barnes, you may not remember me, but I sure as hell remember you. You did a good one. You did a good number on that school. You touched a lot of lives, and I think that you made a lot of students for the better. And again, you probably have no idea who the fuck I am. Sorry. But I wish you well in your retirement, and have a good life. Give your donkey a pat on the head for me. Yeah. My name's Cadence, by the way, if you remember me at all.
Cheers to retirement from Montana.
Hey, Mr. Barnes, it's your, favorite student. We don't have to tell the others, but it's me, and I just wanted to say congratulations. And thank you for the 4 years of musical knowledge that you gave me, but also for the 4 years of life knowledge that you gave me. I don't know that I would have graduated. I don't know that I would have made it through high school without you. You really, truly were there for me during some of the hardest things I've ever had to go through. You were always there, and I always could count on you, and that truly means the world to me. I hold it near and dear to my heart, all of our conversations, and I'm glad that I spent 4 years annoying you consistently for hours every day. Definitely blessed me and my life doing that. But in all seriousness, you truly were like a father figure and a friend to me, and I'm very thankful for everything that you've ever done for me, and I am so excited that you get to retire now and be child free for the rest of your life. I hope it goes well, and you owe me an email. I love you dearly, and I'm very proud of you to get this far, you old man.
Hey, Mr. Barnes. First, I just wanted to say that congratulations on your retirement. It doesn't seem like that long ago where I was annoying you during my elementary school years and I was playing guitar for you in high school. I will forever cherish all of the memories and the lessons that you taught me, including not falling asleep during class on your couch. And I just wanted to thank you for being there for me when I needed you the most and being one of the best teachers and music teachers that someone could ask for. So congratulations on your retirement. I'm so happy for you.
Hi Barnes, it's your favorite student. I just want to tell you thank you. Thank you for everything you've done for me. I was always that quiet kid in elementary and I barely spoke to anyone, and you made fun of me for being the quiet shy kid. But you helped me grow in a lot of ways, and I'm thankful for being put in uncomfortable situations that I hated as a kid. And you helped me to be comfortable singing around people, to play instruments around people, and to grow, to know how to play ukulele, to play guitar, so much. And you're a really cool person. Just talking to you was fun. And you let me take naps on your couch. The days that I really needed to take a nap on your couch because it was a terrible day, you let me. And that's a lot. That's a lot more than some people have done. I am really thankful for everything you've done, Barnes. Like, I can't even put it all into words. This is only a 3-minute video. There's no way. I don't know. You've just done so much for me. And I'm really thankful for it. And I know I might not actually be your favorite student, but you're going to forever be my favorite teacher. There's no way someone could replace you, and I don't know what the school is going to do without you. It's going to be crazy. I don't know. But as sad as it is that you're leaving, I'm leaving too, so it's not really affecting me, so it's fine. But also, I hope that you have fun in your retirement and that you do everything you want to do and you make a huge garden like you told me you're going to do and explore the world. Just do everything. You have freedom now. You don't have to deal with annoying children, which is probably very nice. But you've impacted my life in crazy ways you probably don't even realize, and I'm really thankful for that. So thank you, Barnes.
Warren, I want to say congrats on hitting the finish line, finally getting ready to retire. Probably not one of the people that's going to make your short list of your favorite students when you look back. I know when I was in high school it was pretty challenging, but went out in the world, learned some self-discipline, and just wanted to know, even if I wasn't on your short list of most, I don't know, exhilarating students, that you definitely hit the short list as one of the teachers that influenced me pretty heavy in my life as of now. Still play music almost every day. You were one of the few teachers that, even though I was a total pain in the butt, you still constantly worked with me. Even though I couldn't read sheet music, you still let me play music and still tried to challenge me to learn to read sheet music and stay focused. And, you know, growing up as a kid, I didn't have a whole lot of money or really any kind of access to anything like that, and you were always willing to loan out instruments and give me a guitar to play and give me time to learn it. And I still remember learning to play some Christmas song that we all learned how to play on guitar in your intro to the guitar class, and that is when I fell in love with playing the guitar. And from there, it's just kind of exploded into a bunch of different stringed instruments I play. And, you know, I'm going to carry that with me for the rest of my life. And even once you hit a point where you retire and you're hopefully living out all your dreams and getting to travel around and enjoy everything that life has to give you, you remember that there are people out there that are going to be constantly influenced by things that you've taught us and things that you've shown us. And I just wanted to say thanks. And, you know, I hope you enjoy your retirement. And without you, I would never have listened to classical music in my life. And, you know, now it's one of my favorite things to listen to when I'm just tinkering around the house. So congrats, buddy, and hope you enjoy what life has to bring.
I just wanted to say that I was only at Idaho City High School, the school system there, for like 2 years before we started commuting down to the city. And even though when I switched, I made first year tenor sax at a big 5A high school for like 3 years straight. That experience was never really as fun as our little jazz funk combo, or whatever our little ensemble was in roughly 2005, 2006. This would have been Tanner Earhart on guitar, Laura Coleman on flute and clarinet, one of the Camp House brothers who played the banjo, me who was doing saxophone. I did flute for a little while just because it was fun. And then you who did piano accompaniment, but mostly did French horn in our little, 4 or 5 person ensemble. all of that was way more fun. Just trying out whatever we wanted to and just experimenting. Way more fun than even some of the big limelight spotlight things I did at Timberline. I mean, I had big solos, Take 5 from Dave Bruvik. We did an entire year study on George Gershwin, Bossa Nova studies on The Girl from Ipanema, and all these big things. And even those were very educational and they had very rigorous curriculum. They were not as fun and very creative as those early days in my musical education. Is just, hey, we want to try this thing. We want to compose a song. We want to get all these weird instruments together and see what we can make out of it. And that was really cool. So thank you. I mean, your influence is all over, even in this video, right? I grew my hair out just like you. I'm using a professional mic here with a pop filter. All of that is you. We had a lot of fun with Audacity and learning the basics of video and audio, and how to kind of compose and how to record well and how to create a production out of it. So still to this day, I listen to a lot of jazz when I work from home. So thank you for your influence. Thank you for letting the creative juices flow authentically from students. I hear from Jim Rice that you and him are still doing a lot of side gigs. I hope you still do a lot of that. And I hope that your cat Jesus is still around. And if not, I hope you get reminders from the hill across from you that Jesus still loves you. For everyone else, that's probably an inside joke, but congrats, Warren Barnes. You are a legacy, and I hope you enjoyed the best of your golden years of retirement. Thanks, good sir.
Hey, Mr. Barnes. This is like my, 5th attempt at trying to do a video. Not gonna lie. Anyways, I can't believe you're retiring. I am really happy for you. Very sad that you are leaving. I know that whoever replaces that position has some really, really big shoes to step in. I appreciate you for everything you've done for me, for all of the students. And just want to let you know that learning from you and just knowing that I always had somebody who had my back and pushed me further and helped build my confidence to try and be the best that I could be was and is something that I will cherish for the rest of my life. I remember all the good times and am so just appreciative for those classes I had with you, which were a little safe haven away from the rest of school when school was tough. So thank you for being there, for putting up with me. I know I was very difficult sometimes, but thank you, and I appreciate you, and I hope everything from here on out is smooth and happy, and that you have a great life, and I hope to see you again soon, and wish I could wish you it in person, but thank you for everything you've done for me and for everyone, and I know we all appreciate you and will miss you. So have a great last day, enjoy yourself, and just thanks so much for everything.
Happy retirement. Congratulations. Mr. Barnes, thank you for all the wonderful music mentorship over the years. Warren, thank you for all the wonderful friendship that we've had over the years as well. It's been a long, strange trip. Thank you for creating a wonderful environment for all these young musicians to learn and, most importantly, to be able to play. Congrats. Today feels like a Bob Marley song. I got the afternoon off, there's nothing going on. My head in the clouds, the sun in the sky, watching the world go by. You have to admit that it looks fantastic. There's many reasons to be optimistic. Savoring the moment of just being alive, watching the world go by. Well, it's not a competition, it isn't a race. I got a spring in my step and a smile on my face. A head full of hope and a handful of dreams. A heart so full it's bursting at the seams. And I'm watching the world go by. Well, it's not a competition, it isn't a race. I got a spring in my step and a smile on my face. A head full of hopes and a handful of dreams. A heart so full it's bursting at the seams. And I'm watching the world go by. Happy retirement. Peace.
Hey, Mr. Barnes, it's Sam. I heard about you retiring not too long ago and found myself thinking two things. The first of which was the sense of wonder and overall happiness over the news, because I am very curious on what Warren Barnes is doing with the next chapter of his life. And then immediately after contemplating that, I had the second question of, why is there this feeling of solemn and almost gray to Warren Barnes leaving? And it occurred to me that is because you were a very special educator. If I had to try to explain how I got into music class my freshman or sophomore year and actually found myself enjoying it, I would be tongue-tied to say the least. I remember I got told to take an elective class so that way I could get my diploma, and it was between a guitar class in 6th or 7th hour and art, and I would rather take my chances on guitar. So I rolled in the class. I didn't think anything of it, and you told me to give it 2 weeks of effort, and if I was not enjoying the class that you'd leave me alone. And I thought that was a fair deal. And so I gave it my 2 weeks effort, and that 6th, 7th hour elective class was the most fun class I had that semester and year. I met a lot of friends in there. I had a lot of fun memories, and I learned something pretty special that not a lot of teachers have the opportunity to teach, and that's a new lifelong hobby. I remember my senior year was a little crazy at the end, but the only thing I really had going for me was that 7th hour class. You let me be a TA so I can continue my passion for playing guitar, and even though I wasn't the most gifted or talented, you still gave me all of these advice and ideas to proceed my playing. So outside of high school, I actually found myself working in a music related job, and every time I clock into that job and talk to my coworkers, I shake my head and laugh because, Warren Barnes helped me get this job. And if I didn't take that 7th hour guitar class for that elective to graduate, I would end up where I am right now with a cool job with a bunch of cool coworkers, an amazing boss, and a really fun lifelong hobby. And I am disappointed because I know that not a lot of people get this joy of having you as a teacher, but it also brings me this sense of pride that I was one of Warren Barnes' students, and I hope that I can keep pursuing this hobby of mine that you've helped me grow, and hopefully whatever happens in the next chapters of your life, we can stay in touch. And I'm sure I will be bugging you with all kinds of guitar questions here soon, or maybe even down the road. And if you're still willing to teach, that would be amazing. But I'm very, very happy for you, Mr. Barnes, and enjoy retirement.
Hi Barnes, congratulations on retirement. I'm super excited to hear about all the adventures you'll have after this year is over, so make sure to keep us all updated. See you soon.
Hi Mr. Barnes. I guess we finally drove you crazy enough to retire. Sorry about that, but in all seriousness, thank you from the bottom of our hearts. And it's just been such a pleasure to know you and to be one of your students, because you taught us, each and every one of us, a lot more than just music. Thank you for always listening to me and helping me out through probably one of the hardest parts of my life and helping me figure out the kind of person I am. I hope retirement treats you well, and we miss you dearly. Um, and I know Idaho City will miss you dearly. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being just the best teacher and counselor and person, really, that there ever was. So yeah, enjoy it.
Mr. Barnes, it's Noreen, class of 2014. Congrats on retiring. To celebrate, I learned your favorite song on kalimba. Thanks for being a great music teacher and for teaching me how to drive. It's a skill I use every day. I hope this next chapter of your life brings a lot of excitement and you enjoy the heck out of it.
Hey, Mr. Barnes, it's me, Tanner Earhart. Of course, first and foremost, happy retirement, dude. No one has earned it quite like you have, having to deal with students like myself. A teenager with hormones and a loud instrument, I'm sure has struck every nerve in your head, so take care of yourself. Of course, musically, you were an excellent teacher. You always pushed each and every one of us hard. Of course, made sure we had fun doing what we were doing. And I know with me personally, you had me try new things, new instruments, and that's actually pushed over into my music career. I've recorded many punk and metal records, of course. And I've done various instruments on these records: drums, guitars, bass. I'm doing vocals on this one I'm working on now. In fact, last year during the COVID-19 lockdown, I recorded an album with my band Archeron Thodol, and a month and a half later, we got signed to a record label out of Finland and had these bad boys made. They sold out pretty quickly, but I do have one of these sitting around that I would love to hand deliver to you, so if there's any way we can link up sometime, that'd be excellent. The other side of things, you were also a really good friend to me, and support system. I know when I went through high school, I went through a lot of really traumatic instances, and you were always there for me, make sure I was okay, and I even almost lived with you at one point, and I think that really goes to show the care that you do have for your students. So thank you, Mr. Barnes, for everything you've done. I love you. ICHS loves you. Keep rocking that hair. I don't know how it's still on your head with all this stress, but rock on, Mr. Barnes.
Not gonna lie, this is like take 4. You know how I am with perfection. Anyways, congrats, Warren. I'm so happy for you that you're retiring, but it's also very bittersweet. I remember when you first started in Idaho City, I think I was in 5th grade, and you introduced everyone to all of these instruments, and I fell in love with playing the clarinet and then fell in love with playing the flute, and then I had to try out guitar, and that was pretty cool, and I played a little bit of piano and did some singing, a tiny bit of violin. That was fun. um, I can't tell you enough how much I appreciate the fact that you created this space where anybody from any point in their life can come and create and collaborate and learn something new. It opened many doors for me. It also created the space in which I fell in love with Hayden. The first time I really noticed Hayden, he was playing saxophone in band. So that's thanks to you. You can congratulate yourself for creating a lifelong couple. I can attest that you are committed to your students. Just the fact that you drove me to not only honor choir but honor band 4 hours every week. I'm pretty sure it was in like Middleton or something. Thinking back on that now, I feel terrible. You didn't have to do that. But anyways, I'm just so grateful for all the music we've created together, all the music we've played together, mentoring me when I thought I wanted to be a music teacher, but then realized I don't really like kids that much, seeing my potential and encouraging me to try new things, really pushing me out of my comfort zone when you suggested I try to play some trumpet. I did it. It wasn't great. And then just helping me find myself and figure out who I am beyond who I'm predestined to be. I'm so glad that we are lifelong friends, and here's to eternal summer.
You thought that was the only video I was going to make, didn't ya? Nope. Here's a song for you, Warren.
Let's go in the music room. You'll find something waiting right there where you left it, lying upside down. When you finally find it, you'll see how it's faded. The underside is lighter when you turn it around. Everything